Okay, day 117, part 4, you're going to get 2 updates. In one, the Capitol report and a judicial report. Capitol report is they ignored the big report, which is 190 whistleblowers. Of those 190 cases in the intelligence community that the Inspector General was supposed to look into, the guy currently is Wayne Stone. He's a holdover from the Obama administration. They only investigated, even looked into 61 cases. Of each one of those, they actually went to some kind of board where they reviewed the evidence. I think in about 19 or 20, or actually it was only about 4 cases. 4 cases. 4 cases. And then one case got through and won, which was DIA. And I don't know the guy's name because they haven't released it. But DIA, is that because Michael Flynn, made sure at least one got through? Who knows? They're down by Anacostia. That's where the executive from the senior executive service looked me right in the eye and she said, look, we make $200K a year. We don't care what you think. You and the Trumpers are not going to win. I said, I'm not a Trumper. I'm an Obama guy. She said, it doesn't matter. We spread the information across 5 eyes. We have DISA. It doesn't matter. We got 5 different intelligence agencies. You can whack them all you want in Washington, D.C. It's not going to work. We rule. We've got like 6,000 people out of the 8,000 SES people. Straight to my face. It's like, you cannot win. You're going to lose. So I disagree with that. I think that the Inspector General is an institution to inspect for the general public. I think the committee up there should be making that report public now. They should stop stonewalling. Michael Stone should stop stonewalling the new Trump person that they put in, that Trump has put up there, an attorney named Michael Atkinson. Hey, this is a whole year later. Put the guy in, let him do the report. Let's make the IG work again. Oh, by the way, we still are waiting for Teresa Grafenstein's replacement to do that report. That's still buried. Plus the 2 Capitol Police reports, the April report and the January 20 burglaries, and the John Wilkes Booth April report, still buried. So let's get some of these things out. Let's have some transparency rather than talking about transparency, talking about how wonderful you are, and then burying everything. So, and Oleg Deripaska, okay? So anyway, there's a really maverick attorney here in town. Her name's Susan Kruger. If you're looking to take forward your whistleblower case, I would recommend Susan Kruger. She looks like she's just not afraid, and so that's always fun to see. Now over here with the John Podesta, all kinds of reprisals and smears through Fusion GPS. We've talked about it before. They've been on Fox. A guy named Alec Boyd, a guy who was a Venezuela journalist, said, hey, I'm just a journalist, but you came in and you smeared everybody wearing shoes that was in this company so you could buy it on the cheap, right? So, I didn't they said I was imagining things. I imagined the April John Wilkes phone booth. I imagined the 77,000 illegal logins. I imagined the terabytes to Pakistan. I imagined the hundreds of suspicious activity reports. I imagined the 20 burglaries. I imagined the 150 iPhones in February the year before. These are all fantasies, they say. They said there's fantasies. So on one hand, they're smearing people with reckless abandon, including the president, ordering up spies, Russian spies, meeting in hotel rooms in London to bring in spies to spy on the sitting president. Now that's a senator doing that, okay? But these are wild fantasies. These are wild fantasies. So anyway, I am looking to get representation for the class $900 million lawsuit. I am in the preliminaries. I can name John Doe's. I don't need to represent the whole class, just the general case. I am representing that case, but I am moving toward and having active discussions with representation. So that's why the claim is still valid. We're going to be responding to these charges. Still haven't got Imran to respond to service. I have asked to relate the cases between FBI because now we've seen that Fusion GPS has used FBI to order up surveillance, which makes my parallel construction in Ohio very relevant now. Did Fusion GPS order up that? Did they order up my articles in the CNN and New York Times? We don't know. Let's find out. That's what Discovery is all about. So there's your report, and we're going to follow up with DIA because it seems to be the one thread that got through the needle out of the 190 cases. One thread gets through the needle, and we want that report published. Donald Trump published the ICIG report.